Hey, this is Steve Laramee with Laramee Mobile Auto Repair. Just gonna go out right now and do a starter on a 2001 Dodge Ram 1500, 5.9 liter. Pretty simple. Most trucks and cars are the same way. 2 bolts holding the starter in, and either one power feed coming from the battery that's held on with a nut, and it's almost always a 13 millimeter nut. And then another one that's either held on with an 8 or a 10, or sometimes it's a plug instead of an actual lead with a nut on it. I'm driving to the job right now, and then I'm going to film a little bit during the job just to show you how easy it is. Remember to watch the other videos that are coming soon, and also like and subscribe, because otherwise it's worthless for me to do this. So, see you in a minute. Unfortunately, today's job is going to be in the street. I'm going to park in front of the truck here. It's that red Dodge up here. I'm going to put the camera down as I go by it because I don't want his license plate getting on here. Anyways, that's the truck right there. So I'm going to park back up to it, change the starter out, and be on my way. This is it. 2001 Dodge Ram 1500. As you can see, this is the starter. Got one nut there. So it's got studs actually instead of bolts, which is easy. So I'm going to pop the lower nut and then the upper nut off, and then pull the starter out and replace it. Pretty easy. There's one there. There's one up top, same position. I'm just going to use an extension for that, like a 6-inch. Instead of getting the right size extension, I just use a 6-inch and a 3-inch. I'm just going to do it over here and loosen the top one. I already loosened the bottom one. Still not hand tight because can't do it by hand because the weight of the starter is still on it, but I'm going to pop that out. We're almost done here. There's the starter. There's the one bolt. There's the nut and the washer. Here's the plug. And here's the positive lead. There's the new starter, and the next time you see it, it'll be right there. Starter is installed and done. Alright, got the starter in, got the battery connected. Let's give her a start. Cranks up. Okay. Are you shitting me? Shitty starter. Awesome. Well, I just did that starter on that Dodge, and I went to start it, and the starter engages every time now, but it's like the Bendix isn't coming out for long enough, so it cranks the motor a little bit, but it doesn't spin it long enough to get it actually to start, where the starter that was in it didn't work at all. It would just click, except every 15 times you tried it or whatever. You could also lay underneath or reach in with the pry bar and tap the starter as someone cranks, and it would start that way. But this one, it cranks every time. Well, the starter kicks the Bendix out every time, but it's not necessarily spinning the flywheel every time. It almost sounds like the flywheel's got no teeth, but I literally checked the flywheel and it's perfectly fine. So the starter's just a bad starter out of the box, which happens. Remanufactured starter. Usually doesn't happen to me, but it happened today. So now I'm going to go to, where am I going? I'm going to go back to the parts store tomorrow morning and get a new starter. I think they're going to send me with 2, just in case. And they're supposed to test them first, which my parts stores, they're awesome, so they'll take care of me. And then also probably have to do a labor claim so I get paid for doing both starters, and the customer only has to pay for doing it once. So basically I just booked myself for another job tomorrow doing the same thing I just did. So that'll be fun. And then tomorrow I also have spark plugs and an oil change and cleaning a throttle body or something on a 2014 BMW. So I'll be doing that tomorrow, and I'll probably post another video there. Again, this one, I replaced the starter the way I'm supposed to, the way I've done it 1,000 times, and it just happened be a bad starter. Anyways, like the video, share the video. Otherwise, there's no point in me doing these, but if it's useful information, I'll keep doing them. If not, I don't really give a shit, so have fun. So, just came back and did the 2001 Dodge Ram starter replacement again. This time it worked perfectly, so I'm going back to the part store, which is O'Reilly's, which it's the only time I've ever had a problem with an O'Reilly's part that I can remember. Maybe not, but at least with this store. And it's not their fault, obviously, but I'm going to run back and get a labor claim done so I can make money twice on this job, since I did it twice and I got some grease on my neck. But easy job, no complaints, just a far drive from home. It's 40 minutes one way, so spent 160 minutes driving in the last 2 days to do $140 worth of work. Awesome. Alright, see you next time.